I once heard from a man who had struggled with severe depression that during the worst part of his struggle, the friends who helped him the most were not the ones who tried to push him out of his depressed mind by force or excessive cheerfulness, but were the ones who actually went down with him to the deepest part of his despair and sat with him and quietly empathized with him and stayed with him long enough for him to heal and feel better. Friends, the human condition since the fall of Adam has been just like this depressed and miserable man. We live in a very broken world and struggle with a very broken nature. And just like that severely depressed man, we are unable to help ourselves. But just like that man, we have a great heavenly friend who, even though he was perfectly healthy and wholesome, and also extremely powerful and majestic, yet saw fit to come down to this broken and sinful world, take on the broken and vulnerable body of a common human being, and become like one of us, to be near us through our struggle. His name is Jesus Christ. He who was God and lived in glory and honor and was worshipped by angels day and night, left all of that behind. All of that, and became a man. And not just any man, but the son of a very poor carpenter in one of the poorest areas of the world. He saw fit to descend into the depth of this corrupt world to empathize with us in the depth of our depressed and broken nature. He saw fit to be born in a barn next to farm animals. He had to become a refugee and run for his life as a baby to escape a massacre. He hungered, he thirsted. He who was almighty experienced exhaustion. Yet throughout all of his life, everywhere he went, healing and kindness flowed out of him. Everywhere he stepped, many people's eyes were opened and saw the God that they could not see for millennia since the fall. Everywhere he went, his generosity and compassion went with him. And to crown it all, when the time was right, he who was the giver of life died a painful and shameful death to show us that he is in solidarity with us, even through the hardest of trials that a human being could go through. Yet because he was the giver and the very source of life, death could not keep him. After 3 days, he rose again and defeated death, who was our ultimate enemy. So with his painful death, he ransomed all of us from the claws of death. Our God went through thick and thin with us, through the worst of the worst trials. He proved his love for us by these actions. So now, if any one of us asks God, during times of pain and darkness in our lives, "Where are you, God, when I am suffering and in pain?" He can truthfully answer, "My beloved, I am right here with you." That is why we celebrate Christmas, the day that God took on human flesh to become a man like us, so that we can heal our broken nature and become like him.